So first off, I just want to say I apologize for not saying that I was taking a break. I wanted to film a video of it, but the energy just was not right, so I took a break. And now I'm back. And I got some really cool ideas floating around, so I'm excited about that. For this podcast, I ran into some strangers and we talked about addiction. We talked about a lot of other random stuff. And I'm sorry if we talked over each other a lot of times, so you might not be able to hear cohesively. I had a lot of fun talking with them, and I'm very, very appreciative of them spending their time answering these questions. But yeah, I'm back. I'm better than ever. I hope that you're doing well. Let's take like 3 deep breaths before we get into this. In, out, in, out. Yeah. You ready? So now it's time for the actual interview. Yeah. How long have you been in recovery?
So I went to my first meeting when I was like 19, but I didn't actively actually start trying it until I was about 27, and I'm 31 now.
Okay, nice. I'm happy for you. I went, and I'm kind of like you.
As you can see, I'm not like
fully recovered. He's California sober.
Here we are. Or, yeah, I guess whatever you call it is like, but it's like I don't know. I'm at a weird transitional stage where it don't bother me now, and I do not implore if you're an alcoholic or an addict, do not go use drugs or alcohol. Stay in your lane. But I mean, also if you have relapsed and you're there, do not beat yourself up and hate yourself because of it. Get where you feel like you need to be to keep your life straight and then keep the progression of whatever you have going.
Keep it going.
I'm actually going to take it off the mic so I can hear all of y'all.
Okay. I was kind of rambling too, sorry.
No, you're fine. I love rambling. It's a podcast.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's what the podcast is for.
Lord knows I'm a rambling man.
Okay, the question is, how do you express your anger? What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler
or T-Mac.
Nice to meet you.
We got a lot of basic names around here.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
How do you express your anger?
Trinity.
How do I...
Thank you.
It depends what day it is, and I have a positive way to express it sometimes, and I have a negative way to express it sometimes. And sometimes I let the negative just go and come.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a balance between that.
Definitely duality. I feel you. How do you build up your confidence? What's your name, Corey?
My name's Chris.
Chris.
How do I build up my confidence?
Yeah.
Well, I have a God complex.
Oh, awesome. I love that for you.
So I think I'm the shit all the time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I also think I'm not the shit.
Yeah.
It's vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay, there's something to that.
What does it feel like to be humbled at that time?
Oh, I love being humbled, actually.
Me too.
That shit really... To bring me down, it brings me down to a level where I know that life is not that serious.
Yeah.
And that I'm actually just another player in the game.
Exactly. I got told that yesterday.
That shit fucking, it really helps.
It does. I was tripping over nothing.
But then again, my God complex, I'm like, yo, I'm the shit.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
feel
not, I am.
But even if I'm not, I'm the fucking shit.
Everybody should feel themselves at some point.
Yeah, everyone should.
I think I feel myself too hard, and then I get humbled.
Sometimes people love that shit though. Like, look at all the rappers or the artists.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
All the rappers they definitely have God complex.
Confidence is key. Yes. Confidence is key. If you have something and you don't have confidence, who's gonna?
If I want something, I will get it.
Listen,
I admire that, but also sometimes people like the Michael Cera. They like
the
you
easy end.
Yeah, they like you being able to fall back into that pocket that they understand. It's like they hear, like when they listen into it, it's like karaoke. It's like, okay, I can fit into that, and he's cool, so I'm cool.
Everybody's cool.
Yeah,
We're having a good time.
Everybody's just hanging out, chilling, you know.
I'll just
I
depend
guess
on the
it's like you say
mood.
you have a demigod
That's it.
complex,
Yeah.
or you have a god
Trying
complex
to,
that's a
at
demigod
least.
complex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All you can do is
But
try.
it's
It's hard. It's hard to deal with because, like, you know, because like sometimes I think I'm just the best, you know. But then it's like, you know, somebody else just shows me I'm not the best.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
But bro, you are
Very humbling for sure.
It
you are
is.
self-recognitive enough to see
Recognize that?
Yeah, what I
Yeah.
said. I'm fucking stupid.
I'm working
trying
on
to be
myself
big
right
words.
now. I'm trying, you know.
Bro. But
That's all you
that,
can do
that
is
in and
try.
of itself, and it's like you being confident and loving yourself that much is something that's admirable, and I feel like you're giving it away in a positive manner.
For real.
There's a way to love yourself and be a douchebag. Kanye
Yeah.
West showed that.
Yeah.
as much as I want to touch the sky, pull up in the spot looking extra fly, you know, whatever.
Oh, can I see your shirt, Chris? That looks so cool.
Trail of
This-
Guilt.
yeah, Portrayal of Guilt. I bought this actually
That's so dope.
at Growlers.
What's your name?
My name's Joe.
Joe? Okay, a song or songs that describe your mood right now?
Any, anything by Kubla Khan, anything by I don't know. I'm in a fucking like
You guys
like
talk
a
about Leaf.
early 2000s, early 2010s, like scene emo, like post hardcore
Silver Stand.
vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just recently got my heart broke, so it's like I'm just on some emo shit currently, but at the same time, it's like I can be as hardcore as like Kubla Khan and Snuffed on Sight, Peeling Flesh, and like things like that. But I'm also on like some like girly punk shit because that shit go hard as fuck,
Yeah.
and them women be talking about some shit that makes
Hey.
sense in a way to where it like
I like to
kind
be raw, bro. I
of
like that shit.
it helps me understand from my perspective as a man how women feel, you know, and I can get with it, and I'm like, all right, fine, I get it. There's no actual specific band in general, but it's just the vibes of the feeling and the music that make me feel right. And if I feel it, I'm feeling it, and it's like, bro, I can get with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, and I can be there for it, you know. And it's like I don't care. What,
Authenticity can't lie.
yeah.
You can't lie.
I can't I can't objectively say like I don't like your music, but because I can feel it, you know, and I don't know what you're saying, but at the same time, the way you're saying it
Yeah.
helps me feel what you're feeling, and I feel it too.
Yeah.
So like I can
Energy.
get with it, and I can be there for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm there with you.
Energy is everything.
That's it. Energy is the top dog.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Top
like,
dog. It's
fuck
all
what
it-
That
anybody
is
says,
the
it's
international
energy.
language of exchange. Like
yeah, it's everything.
Energy.
we
Pass
get
it
it
on.
lucky because we're in America and we get to experience a lot of people from different cultures
Yeah.
and coming from different areas. But like, if you really go travel, you understand. Like sometimes they don't understand English, or like they may even understand English, but they don't understand like how thick my fucking hillbilly American accent is.
Yeah.
But they'll understand like
It's a tonal.
Yeah.
we all know rock
lang-
paper scissors and random shit.
I guess.
We all know smiles,
Yeah,
laughs. Like,
like
there are
face-
so many things
facial
that are more
structure,
human
body
than
language.
language
Body,
can
body
translate.
language. That's
Yeah.
what I was about to say.
Yeah, bro.
Like I've always thought that's so funny how you can say like what, or you can be like what, and
Oh.
it's like a totally different thing.
What?
Like,
Two
Yeah.
different what?
yeah, it's
What?
two different words.
You know what
It's
I mean?
like,
They're
what
like,
do you
whatever.
say?
Yeah,
Like, what
like,
did
do
you
you
say?
feel me?
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad
love
you said
language.
that because I feel like a lot of
It depends on how you
men
say
won't
it.
talk about like, I like LMA. I love Buddha. That's my
That
guilty
sound good.
pleasure. But like, also like what he was saying, it gives me like a woman's perspective of like, okay, just like when you listen to like a baller song or like
Yeah.
like whatever, it's like that's
Fuck,
how it really
fuck, bitch,
was
you get
in the
money.
moment. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like that
I just wanna
authentic shit
understand
can't
where
fucking
they're
lie,
coming
and
from,
people
so I can
know
get with it.
and agree with that.
And they can
There's
understand
a couple of
man.
songs I know. I don't even know the language.
Yeah.
It's fucking from Ghana or
You
Morocco
can
or
just
like
feel it.
some crazy place. Yeah, I could just feel it. Like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
The question is, are you addicted to anything? If so, what, and how much you use on a daily basis?
Oh hell yeah! Well, just
We
because
could all go around
who's
the
got a
table
ladder?
with this
I'll
one.
open up this
Yeah.
beer.
Can we all go around the table
Alcohol.
with this one?
No,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you
Yeah.
asked me this because, like I said earlier, I'm in fucking recovery, and this is a very transitional
I'll actually
point in my
pass it
life.
down. With, this,
Yeah,
yeah. Hang
You're
out, bro.
welcome. Come on with it.
Yeah, bro. So,
You want beer?
hi, my name's Tyler Holcomb, T Mac Martyr, Master Mac as an artist, I'm addicted to alcohol and opiates and everything else that makes me feel good, different, any type of way. Pussy, fucking fireworks, whatever the fuck it is. Music, even music and working out.
Yes.
That's been something that, like,
Music
it made me feel better.
Yeah, me too.
It made me feel better and not like how I normally felt. And so I'm like, yeah, let's do it all the fucking time and, like, whatever. And, like, this is randomly the first time in my life I've ever felt like, I mean, obviously I'm getting kind of lit right now, but I mean, it's Saturday and I worked my ass off. I made a couple bands this week. Like, yeah, exactly. Not that I deserve, like, I could be bouncing and doing music and something that is more devoted to, like, what my actual purpose is, but, like, I could die tomorrow, and would my purpose really matter that much, or would this shit matter that I talk to my people?
At least you're having a good time.
You and I don't know each other, but I can just tell, like, we're our people.
Yeah.
We like
yeah, most of the people, it's interesting that, like, most of the people who actually want to answer, I can relate to them so much. Most of the time when I get rejected, I'm like, oh, they just weren't my people. So
Dude,
it's really nice.
I could go too deep down this fucking question, though. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Me too.
We can all go around the table with it, really.
Yeah,
so, like,
I'm addicted to everything.
When I grew up, I went to a private school, and I'm part, sophomore 1993. I was right on the cusp of bath salts and spice and all that shit, and so, like, and I'm naive. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. And so right when I started partying,
People were here.
they told me that spice and that shit was the same as weed.
Oh,
No, it's not.
It's obviously not. It's fucking horrible for you. It's one of the worst, like, most dangerous drugs you could do because you don't know where the chemicals are coming from. Like, okay, we know at least fentanyl, if you do it, they can Narcan you. When you do a research chemical like that and it's bad, don't fucking try research chemicals, kids.
We're all
fucked up.
You could instantly be fucking, there's no nice ways to say it, mentally retarded for the rest of your life, to where you cannot be in your normal cognizant state. And bless those dudes. I've been in the nut house with a bunch of those dudes multiple times, and some of them still have amazing personalities, and I wish I could bring that to the light of the public. Like, some of those people are fucking awesome. And bro, some of them fucking badass rappers too, and they just, and I give them my phone numbers, and they gonna hit me up when they do or they don't, you know. So if you hear some crazy dudes rapping on T-Mac's track, and some of them, like, little fucking kids that fucking died for the shit too. Like my neighbor was like, God, he's only 17 years old, and fucking he rapped on some of my tracks, and I was like, bro, I just got to put this out to the people, you know, like. And sometimes it gets too much, like, the corporations will put too much tape around it, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it out in my name. I talk to the family. The family knows if we get a bunch of money from it, if it goes viral or something, the money's going to y'all's family. I would feel bad if that money went to me. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But anybody who's going through that struggle, I believe they can come beyond it, you know. But don't sit in there. You have to figure out for yourself
what you like.
Exactly. Even if it's just something like this, like talking to people, and you build it to something bigger. Even if it's just video games and you talk to somebody on fucking like Xbox Live, like, do it to. But also, be the best of yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Be a man you're proud of. You know what I mean?
Accountability.
Yeah, exactly. Be
I'm
accountable.
I'm fucking trying.
We all are.
Bro, like, you ain't far from that. It's like, bro, even like there's things you're lacking at that, like you said, like the God complex. Like,
yeah, I know. I recognize that, though.
That's a problem to you, and you recognize it. But that's something that I admire, and I wish I had that much confidence with somebody. And this is where,
I'm not that confident.
It's a lack of confidence that gives you God of confidence.
You have a God complex.
Like
and I feel like the powers that be want to drive us apart, and we have so many more reasons we can bring each other together.
But I know I'm not this shit, you know.
But like, you got to tell yourself that you are in order to keep going through.
Honestly,
so everybody else knows that you are the shit.
You got to see. You got to see through to the bigger color. Like,
just for me to approach anybody, because I'm
just
like,
because he's the color orange and I'm the color red and you're the color blue, we all make the rainbow, but we balance out each other. It's like a yin yang, but with like a bigger spectrum. You know what I mean?
Motherfucking.
But there ain't a word for yin yang, but with a bigger spectrum. You know, I mean, I can say duality or
that's a good word.
What's the word? Moderation. Everybody says moderation, but it's cliche.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
Cliche.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything in moderation makes the most sense out of anything. You know, because
you can get drunk as fuck.
Literally anything
Even
of
moderation
too much
in moderation
is
too
bad.
much water is bad.
Too much water.
Too much sunlight.
Yeah.
Too much of
anything will kill you.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
Well, so, hey, I will say this since it's relevant to the camera. I had to face my D-man at some point. I had to be like, bruh, T-Mac, you are a grown-ass man. You smoking crack. You smoke heroin. Fucking, like, all types of shit. You're really going to be scared to drink your beer? And there is no disrespect or placating to somebody being lesser than me by choosing to abstain from everything. But also, I feel like there is a page that is never talked about, and that is the people that go and slay the dragon. Because I know a couple people
who ride the dragon.
Yeah, or ride the dragon.
Or ride that
Dude, fucking Willie Nelson.
I'm proud of you.
We are.
From that to that is
amazing. I couldn't have done it, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't have done it without the Fayette County judicial system. and I got lucky. The lawyer who took my case pro bono is now the judge, and he took out the old white head.
What a man.
No, Judge Gallagher, I guess he was good for his time. My dad liked him and everything, you know, but I mean, bro, some of that old Southern shit gotta fade out. Bro, like, it was good for the people, and sometimes we need to hold on to it. Because sometimes there's somebody with a corporate program that has they'll put it forward as it's a socialist. We have nothing but the homeless people in mind. Yo, business on the back end getting all the government money, and you only putting the people like recovering on the front end. Bruh, I've been on the revolving door side of that, where they exploiting the government welfare system of Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, so let's go. Okay, so Chris.
My turn?
Yeah. What are you addicted to and why?
I'm addicted to alcohol, and I think it's because it gives me an escape.
Really?
It's a scapegoat for me.
Yeah.
Why is it a scapegoat for you?
Because I hate my life so much that when I get drunk, that I feel like I'm separated from myself.
So you're not you anymore. You go from Chris to Taco, and then from Taco to fucking
Bobby Dale.
It's a whole fucking cycle. It's an iceberg of sorts.
Yeah, of sorts. Yeah. All right, Ellis. But yeah. Like I'm an alcoholic. I will not deny that.
I feel like this is a broad question, but like, could you touch on a little bit like why you dislike your life?
Why I dislike my life? Well, you know, in the beginning, there was God.
That's all you have to say.
But no, seriously, early in my life, there was a lot of hatred towards me, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, I fucked up, but like my granddad, like, he really pushed me. He was the finger on my head, pushing me down.
His finger in the bullet hole.
Just fucking pushing me down, and alcohol made me feel like that shit didn't matter.
It didn't even mean nothing.
Bro.
And it didn't. After I got drunk, I was like, fuck everything. It was all good.
Everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
You guys are
I
bitching
felt
about
warm.
nothing.
I felt comfortable.
Happiness in the current moment.
I can talk to anybody about anything. Like, fucking let me just be.
Yeah.
And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna put a bullet in my head. I'm not gonna fucking.
Hey.
I'm not gonna do any of that shit.
Be inspiration to all the people.
You know why? Because I got people all around me that fucking love me, and I fucking know that, and I fucking love them too. And you know what? And you know what? No matter how bad I feel,
life sucks and then you die.
Yeah, life sucks and you're gonna die.
That's
but
it.
but you got people that you got people that care about you.
Bruh, what you said, man.
Yeah, definitely. Strong words.
Bro.
So,
I'm stronger than suicide.
Bro,
I wish-
let that be an inspiration to all the
Could
fucking
be.
people. And I ain't even trying to be like,
I'm gonna cry right now.
Don't do it. Stop.
bro, you can
Quit.
if you want to.
For real.
You grown ass man.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, and
The
hey, and I will say this in front of the camera because I've always said this, and I've never said it in front of the camera. It takes a bigger man to cry and be proud of it because he healing himself than it does to just stuff it and act like you fucking tough.
'Cause if not, it's
Balling
gonna come
shit
out
up.
eventually.
Ain't worth the fuck.
It's
Bruh,
gonna
no.
explode.
I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie
did that
to
for
you,
too
dude.
much long. We
have
want
a
to talk
hard
about
time
toxic masculinity and we
letting
call
shit
it
out.
muscles and pussy fucking or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the toxic masculinity. It's saying that you too tough to have fucking feelings.
Honestly, like, I feel like it even goes, like, beyond.
I'm a construction
masculine
worker, I know.
now. It
Yeah.
feels like it's almost feminine now as well. Like, even some women.
Yeah, because they downgrade
Well,
women for having like women should just be
too
like
emotional.
neutral.
Are you
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
period?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
You shouldn't be on your period or
Yeah.
having like
You're
Yeah.
just feeling
Like
things
that.
just like you're feeling
Literally, we're
things.
humans. We're
Yeah.
all humans with
Bro.
the
We're all in
Yeah.
this shit
No,
together.
okay.
Like,
But
we're
what
all
you
gonna
said,
die
like,
one day,
I've
but we're
had
in this
shitty ass
world
girlfriends
together.
too that been like, bro, like, are you on your fucking man period right now? I was like,
That's so fucked up.
it's like, bitch, you
Come
don't
on.
understand what I'm
I
going
need
through
some
right
fire.
now.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
Some
like,
fire,
you work a
please.
day job and I'm a fucking
Oh.
double entrepreneur.
yeah.
So I'm addicted to alcohol, marijuana, and like I don't want to say I'm addicted to cocaine because I don't really do cocaine like that. But if cocaine were in the fucking subject, I'm gonna fucking do it.
The cooking's just fun.
It's a really fun thing within moderation. You know, if somebody's got it, it's cool to do. But like, it's one of those things where it's like
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't really matter, but I would do it if it's
doesn't.
there.
I know
So
what you mean.
in a
If
way,
it's there, then hell yeah, give me a line.
so in a
I'm
way,
the
I
same
guess-
way. Like, I will turn it down
In a
2
way-
out of 3 times. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
won't.
cool. No, like in a way, I'm like kind of addicted to it because like I hope somebody's got it, but like at the same time, like I don't care if they don't have it.
You're not gonna go out your way.
I'm not gonna go
Well,
out of my
you're not
fucking way
addict
to
then.
do it,
I wouldn't say you would addict.
but I do have a hankering for it. I just
A
have to fucking.
hankering's different.
I got a hankering for it. I just gotta fucking fight that demon and be like, look, man, you really don't need it. Like legitimately, you don't need it. But you shouldn't be there with it. Like,
Because you associate fun with cocaine.
yeah, and that's what it is, and it's only good in moderation. But I really love smoking.
Because every
weed.
time you've had fun on cocaine, it's been fun.
It's been a great time, but I don't want to do it all the time because then it's not going to be a good time.
Yeah.
So your brain
Well,
automatically
this is a good thing
recognizes
to air
that
out
shit as
because most
fun.
people will not have this conversation.
Yeah, and I like smoking weed because
Well, I don't.
I really enjoy smoking
let's
weed
hear
to
it
the
out.
point to where I would rather smoke weed than fucking take like SSRIs and fucking like other fucking SSNRIs or whatever the fuck.
I agree with this person
You know,
to person.
And like I want to smoke weed because it makes me feel better about myself, but at the same time, like if there's days where I'm having a bad day, it's gonna let me know that I'm having a bad fucking day, and it's gonna let me know that like, hey man, you really just should think about
Amen.
things and like think about them differently because like the way you're thinking about them right now, it might not be right, but it's the way you're feeling, and that's okay to feel that way. But at the same time, like
Don't live in it.
don't live in it. Think about logic and reason. Think about the
Life.
realistic side of it,
Where
you
you
know?
are,
Yeah, exactly.
What's actually going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I drink beer because like it makes me happy. It brings me up and it helps me forget about things.
It makes you able to talk shit.
Yeah, like I can talk shit and not get my feelings hurt, and then people can talk shit and not get my feelings hurt, and their feelings are not going to be hurt either because they're in the same boat that I'm in. Same boat, different shitty, you know, and that corresponds, and I respect that. Like I can't be mad at anybody for being fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because like everybody's got their reason for being fucked up. You know, there's a reason that you're fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And you know, there's flaws within you that you don't want to have, but you got them because of the life that you've been living. You know, regardless if it's good or bad, whether you want it to be good, whether you want it to be bad, whether you don't give a fuck about neither, or you know what I'm saying? And it's just like you just gotta
You
gotta
have
go
a
with
really
the
good
flow.
report.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
You gotta go with the flow of life, you know, and like whatever life brings you, you gotta either be one to 10 steps ahead of it. It's like a game of chess. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're playing chess, you gotta be at least 5 to 10 steps ahead of the next motherfucker playing. You gotta try to, because that motherfucker's thinking the same thing. You know, he's trying to be 10 steps ahead of you. Well, you're 10 steps ahead of him.
But you gotta be aware of the fucking situation.
Exactly.
That's what he's
And
saying.
a lot of
That's what
people,
he's saying.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to spot self-deception alone.
Exactly.
And a lot of us, like,
Self-deception is a motherfucker.
we're just stuck,
dude.
like, going to work, trying to pay the bills, like, doing everyday shit.
Falling in love.
How there is not something that is integrated to our
I'm all for
society
love,
where
dude.
we implore somebody who tries to, like, better you spiritually and, like, see, like, the bigger picture and be like, hey, bro, you know, you did a little better this week, a little shooter this week. He's like, yeah, a little better.
You
Like,
suck
But
this
you're still
week.
here.
But
You're
you-
still here. You're still doing it, and you're still doing the best you can fucking do,
And
regardless.
that's all
of the
you can
situation.
fucking
That's all
do.
you can
That's
do.
the
Best
best you
metaphor I can make is like-
can do.
we all need a sensei. You know, like, not many people, like,
Nobody's
like
got
back
any
in the day,
teachers.
there was somebody in the community who was like the wise man, or like whatever, you know,
Nobody's
the
here for
top
that.
of the totem pole.
Nobody's here for
Nobody's
that.
the black belt
You
anymore.
gotta find your own guidance within.
You gotta find it within yourself.
Because a lot of times, like you said, that self-deception will crash on you. Sometimes it'll lead you in the right place, and other times it'll lead you to a shitty place. And you just have to learn from that.
But you can tell deep down inside, it's like a human need, like to transcend self and to find something better, to
Yeah.
give that away to the other people.
Yes.
And it's like, it's so crazy
Yeah.
how,
It's a
like,
To
never
give
ending
yourself away
goal.
is true
It's
love.
a never
exactly,
ending
but
goal.
you can tell that's ingrained into our,
That's
like,
me.
Yeah.
into, like, our
It's all
genetics and shit. And it's like,
Which is dope.
once you learn to tap into that, it's the scariest thing, but it's the biggest superpower
Yes,
you
it
ever
is.
fucking get. I
Yeah.
swear.
It could be a weakness too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
definitely a
times you
weakness.
can always be on this self-improvement thing, when a lot of times you can just be.
I could be super fucked if somebody took advantage of me.
Even just like this, like,
Because,
even me
like,
chilling,
life,
I was able to speak to a lot of more
Yeah.
people. Me doing nothing was worth more than me doing something.
Yes, definitely.
You have to know when is the time to hold them. And
Every
when is the
action
But
has a
honestly, you can never really do nothing.
consequential reaction.
Like,
Nah.
even if
You
you're
can
just,
never
like,
not
sitting
do
there.
anything at all.
Bro,
Like,
yeah, even-
that shit right there is gonna fuck you up all the way.
Yeah, because even if we go to a funeral, dude's sitting in the
I'll tell you,
casket.
like,
He's still.
nothing
He's still
actually means
sitting
something.
there or somewhere.
Yeah, but he's
in the
surrounded by
cosmos.
people. He's surrounded by people that gave a fuck enough to fucking come to his
Yeah.
funeral. You know, they cared enough to go to that funeral and be like, look, I thought about this man, I cared about this man, and I want to be here for this man, so, or this woman, or whoever the fuck it is, you know, like, I cared enough to be here, you know, like, and that's just like, in itself lets you know at the end of the day, like, who's there for you and who's not there for you. You know what I'm saying?
I am Trinity, and I'm addicted to weed because
Because,
I
Don't
went
let
through
me
some-
enable you.
wait,
I went
let's
through-
hear her.
I went through some shit when I was a child, and it really fucked up my self-worth, my sense of self-worth. And a lot of times, those like thoughts can be so loud, and weed just makes them like really, really quiet.
Yeah.
And even if it's still loud, it makes you like comfortable. It's like holding on to like a stairrail instead of just walking down it.
There's your escape.
Well, Trinity, I'm glad you came to talk to us today.
I really,
glad it is.
yeah,
Thank
I
y'all.
appreciate
I
your
appreciate
presence.
y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Because ultimately,
you're-
that's what we're all looking for, is something
We
to
needed
escape.
this. We
Yeah,
needed this.
yourself.
escapism.
Yeah, bro, escapism.
Escapism's too hard in this blood.
But all you can do is all you can do. Just
That's
have
it.
fun.
That's all you can do.
And you gotta make the most out of every moment.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's not very long, and you
Yeah.
don't know how long it's
Dude.
gonna
You know
be.
how
But
long you have.
And it's a double-edged sword, and it's like you break back into that circle, and you can hate yourself for it,
Or you could
you can
fucking
keep going with
Love
moderation.
yourself. Yeah.
That is the end. I ran into one of these people and I waved and he ignored me. And that is the beauty of strangers. Maybe he didn't see me. I'm gonna be delusional and act like he didn't see me. I hope he didn't see me. Cause, like, dang. I thought we had a nice conversation. I really just feel like he didn't see me. So, after that,
because that was a doozy. That was a ride. It really felt like we were just buddies, talking. So, I definitely suggest that you ground after that, because I remember listening to it and feeling some stuff. So yeah, just go touch some grass, take some deep. However you ground, I don't care. Maybe you don't ground, maybe you just float. Do you? You know. But that was a lot. That was a lot to listen to, and I want to make sure you're okay. Okay, are you good? No. Oh, hold on. One second. I made you some tea, sweetie. Enjoy. Even if you are okay, you can have some tea as well. Here, it's piping hot, so be careful. Yeah, it's just for you and nobody else. I'm definitely not gonna drink it after. Anyways, so the media that I want to shout out is this artist named Greek. If it doesn't come up when you put in Greek, then put in I don't know Greek, IDN Greek, and just listen to all his music, and you're gonna feel amazing because his music is just so good. Um, Also, this book called H2O, you should read it. It was so good and juicy. Like, I couldn't put the book down. Yeah. I know I said the website was going to come up soon. I'm a liar. I'm not a liar. I've been doing stuff. I've been I've been I've been I'm gonna get it up there, and when I get it up there, you're gonna be the first to know, okay? And it's gonna be some good quality stuff on there too. So don't even worry like that, cause the good stuff take time, and that's really what's happening. The good stuff is taking time. So starting next month to however long until I change it again, new episodes will be up every month on the second Wednesday of the month. So every month of the second Wednesday of the month. How can I say that and make it less confusing? It just sounds confusing when it comes out of my mouth. So when the month starts and you're 2 weeks in and it's a Wednesday, that's when the podcast will be out. I don't think you're slow. It just, when it comes out of my mouth, it doesn't sound right. But anyways, shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, I know the audio is like kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie. And I went to the library and I got on the roadcaster, and the guy that I was interviewing, he had bracelets, and he was like talking and moving his hands around the whole time. And I can't even use the audio from the roadcaster because it was just all you can hear is his bracelet shaking every time he talks. And it's just like, I'm trying, just bear with me as I like figure out the best way to get the best quality audio. Yeah. So I'll see you next time. I love you.
Next time on the Collective Consciousness Podcast.
How do we not care about what others think about you? And I know you don't care about what others think about you, but I actually do.
All right, so now let's unpack that. Why do you care what others think?
Yeah, and for what I wrote down, I was gonna say, for starters, everything is a process, and I believe it's just understanding that what we think we need from others is just a way of unconsciously trying to hint that's what we want from ourselves. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so that's why I think I care about what others think.
Is it like others, like anybody, or just certain people?
It's changed a lot. Like, I've been growing out of it. I had this situation go on with this guy. I really messed with him. He was like kind of rude, and I was like, dang, like it's a pattern. Like, it just keeps happening where like I care so much, mm-hmm. and then people just show me that they don't care. So I'm like starting to just be like.
So here's the practice I do.
Tap in next month on the second Wednesday to hear me and D'Angelo talk about judgment, fears, and how to overcome those. And if you're messing with this podcast, please like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, however, because when you interact, it gives a chance for other people to be able to interact, and in general, it just lets me know that there is at least some type of demand for this. I genuinely, it's not that deep to me how many people are watching it. Or listening to it. I'm still gonna do it. It would be nice to know what you enjoy and what you want to see, because that is kind of the whole point. But so yeah, just interact, show some love, show some hate. I really don't care. Just show you and show up. Yeah. Peace. Strange magic. Got a strange magic. Strange magic. Hola, como esta? She said konnichiwa. And she said, and I said, I need to listen to that song. I haven't heard it in so long. Yeah. Yeah.